The next step in the installation process will be to install the bridge board. The bridge board is the part that will be up near the ceiling when the bed is stood up against the wall. If you've purchased lights for your wall bed, it will also have the holes that have been manufactured to accept the can light. The other way you'll know the bridge board is there is a solid wood member on the front and a solid wood member on the back of the bridge board. There will also be an arrow. The arrow will be pointing at your carpet or the floor as you go to install it. So I'm going to position it at the top of the bed. And we found it easiest to install the bridge board by raising the sideboard. Tyson's raising what will be the left side. I'm raising the right side. We've put our foot between the sideboard and the bed box. Now we'll lift the bridge board into position, and you'll notice that one side of the bridge board has 3 cam fittings, and the other side will have 4. There will also be the appropriate amount of connecting bolts protruding from the side board. And the way that you put it together is to slide the cam fitting into the connecting bolt like so. So I've got my side in, Tyson's got his side in, and now before we tighten them down, we'll just lift up gently, remove our foot, and slip it back down. Now I'm going to tighten the connecting bolts with the cam fittings. And I'm going to just make sure that the sideboard is pushed against the bridge board. And then I'm going to turn the cam fitting a half a turn just to snugly tighten the cam fitting down on the connecting bolt. And that's pulling the sideboard and the bridge board together. And now I'll go to the other side, which will be the left side. And I'll do the same thing, just kind of holding it all together and just tightening down the 4 cam fittings. And like I said, a half a turn is sufficient. And we recommend that you just use a hand screwdriver for this procedure. It's just a more delicate procedure in that you're only turning a half a turn. And the final part of this step will be to connect the bridge board to the sideboard using these pocket holes that have been manufactured into the bridge board. From the hardware kit that was in the manila envelope with the installation instructions, I have found 4 of the pocket screws. The pocket screws can be identified because they don't use a Phillips bit, they'll use a square tip bit. They have a little bit wider head, and they're a wood type screw. Also from the hardware bag, I have found the square tip that will go into my drill, and that's all provided in the bag.